Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Syracuse Mets and the Lehigh Valley Ironpigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adonis Medina starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Syracuse, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
First delivery to him. And that's in there for a strike.
First pitch, 8:05.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Popped up. Williams has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Luis Guillorme. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
And that's in there. 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Guillorme, the runner at second with 1 away. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Patrick Mazeika.
So the next to bat will be Patrick Mazeika. And now the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and grounds it to short. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. Syracuse is out in front, 1-0. Joey Lucchesi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So now here is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Travis.
Now here it comes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Here now the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Guillorme will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here now is Adam Hazley. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The Mets lead it 1-0. And now here is Jeremy Vasquez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 8, Jeremy Vasquez.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
And here's Jose Piazza as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ahí. Nope,
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Heading out towards shallow right. Vierling will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8. The shortstop, Michael Piazza.
Next, here is Michael Piazza. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Brewery has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 5th.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Stepping in now, Austin Listy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball left side. Drury fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Piazza able to track it down for the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. Syracuse is out in front, 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 47, Joey.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Next, it'll be Malik Smith. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Popped up. Listy into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Another try at 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Williams over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
So here is Luis Guillorme. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 home. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. And now in the box, near Luis Martinez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Too low, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And the pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to bat will be Luke Williams. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Change up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A runner at second, nobody out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in is Adonis Medina. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 9, Travis Jankowski.
Next to dig in, Travis Jankowski trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First delivery to him. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A play at the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
So now to the plate, Ronald Taraez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Williams at second. Jankowski on at first with 2 down. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch coming. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jose Martinez.
The right fielder, number 16, Jose Martinez.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Patrick Mazeika. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Count is
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now it'll be Brendan Drury. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runner, 1-0 home. Now both runners on the move. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
The first baseman, number 8.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Jeremy Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in next, Jose Piazza flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went
He's
out.
fallen behind now. 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Next to hit is Michael Piazza.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here. So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The pitcher, number 47.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Christopher Sanchez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Sanchez.
Joey Lucchesi will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
To the plate now, Luis Guillorme. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next, it'll be Jose Martinez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And now the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
4 runs here in this half inning. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
At the plate, Patrick Mazeika. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Jankowski's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead it 7-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And Adam Hazley digs in now.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on the team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Lifted down the line in left. Piazza comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Scott Kingery. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Kingery, a native of Arizona, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Drury gloves it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Austin Listy.
And stepping in, Austin Listy grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Outside, 2-1.
Ball 2. Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Next up, Matt Vierling hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Listy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses low with it, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in
Now
this one
batting,
so far,
catcher.
but after that walk, they've got
Louis.
runners at first and second and look
Martinez.
ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in once again is Luis Martinez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
The 2-0 on the way. That's popped up. Piazza shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Syracuse is out in front, 7-0. All ready to go in the top of the
Leading off
5th,
for the
and
Mets,
that'll give way to the third
third
baseman, Brandon Drury. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is
The
Jeremy
first baseman, number
Vasquez.
8, Jeremy Vasquez.
And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that'll mess up an in ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now into the box, Jose Piazza. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jankowski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael Piazza.
So next to hit is Michael Piazza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field.
Jankowski's there for it.
And he makes the catch to retire the side. So now into the box is Luke Williams. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Williams, 23 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
2 balls and a strike to count. This is foul right side. The 2-2.
I got 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Grounded to the right. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
The pitcher, number 61, Christopher Sanchez.
At the plate now, Christopher Sanchez. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0 home. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Lucchesi is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 9, Travis.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Travis Jankowski. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Coming in is Smith.
He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into third, and he is in there.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Into the box now, Ronald Tarias. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Curveball knocked down at home plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. From the stretch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 7-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Popped him up. Martinez is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Up next, Malik Smith singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Stepping in now, Luis Guillorme. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Syracuse is out in front, 7-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Austin Listy, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Trying to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Matt Vierling, as he grounds one briskly to short. One there, back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
At the plate, near Luis Martinez, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, and that misses. 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2 out here and a runner at second.
That's a ball.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 7-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Martinez.
16, Jose Martinez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Inside.
Two and 1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Patrick Mazeika.
Digging in will be Patrick Mazeika. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0.
That one's in there, 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. It's going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jankowski's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now at the plate here is Brandon Drury. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery's there. Throw in time and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and
Leading
set
up
to go
for
is the
the
third
Ironpigs,
baseman, Luke Williams.
The third baseman, Luke Williams.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Christopher.
Bryson Stott will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For your Iron Pig, number 15, Bryson Stott.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. And he misses again. As the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Robert Gesellman will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Robert Gesellman.
Travis Jankowski will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Smith is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Stepping up is Ronald Torreyes. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
Stott is off at first with 2 away.
That's
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Eric Miller enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Jeremy Vasquez.
Jeremy Vasquez.
Pitch on the way. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here's the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Pitch on the way. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready now is Jose Piazza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Michael Piazza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Line hard to the left side. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Albert Almora will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 4, Albert Almora.
Set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Martinez has a play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Syracuse is out in front, 7-0. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Now here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1. Hey, shoot.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Now to bat, Scott Kingery. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now back, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Austin Listy. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 18, Matt Vierling.
At the plate now, Matt Vierling, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out to left field. Piazza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis.
At the plate now is Luis Martinez. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. So here's Malik Smith. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
The center fielder, Malik Smith.
First pitch of the AB now. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. That's popped up. Williams trying to get there, and that's going to land foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez.
Nope.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets lead it 7-1.
Leading up for the Ironpigs, the third baseman.
Into the box, Luke Williams. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Whoa, that's
As
down.
the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Two balls and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Syracuse Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Lucchesi earns his first win of the season. Adonis Medina couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Ironpigs, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10.